Hello, my brothers and sisters all around the world. This is Wakanda speaking to you. Welcome to Wakanda Frappuccino. Happy 2020, guys. I cannot believe it's been we're in the year 2020. My goodness, 2019 has been a hell of a ride, guys. So today we decided to talk about everything that happened in 2019, part 1 and 4, guys. So, without further ado, let's get started, shall we? Before we start the video, hit the subscribe button, hit the notification button, and comment below what you thought of part 1 of 2019. So let's get started with the first thing that happened in 2019. So, Egon Egg, decided to try breaking the world record for the most likes on Instagram. The post had reached over 35 million likes and counting.
Has surpassed that post.
Wow.
We did not see that coming at all. It's so simple and yet so amazing. Now look at the post, 28 million.
That's one thing to say. How the hell did an Egon egg out of Instagram? Somebody explain to me an egg. The egg you go and buy at the supermarket.
For me, it's only Eggland's Best. Better taste, better nutrition, better eggs.
The egg you make breakfast with. The egg that the bodybuilder put in their protein shake and drink it raw.
They are nasty.
The egg that we read as a child, Humpty Dumpty sat on the wall. Humpty Dumpty don't fall on the wall.
Humpty Dumpty sat on a wall. Humpty Dumpty had a great fall.
Somebody explain to me how that even... Next topic. If you haven't seen The Surviving R. Kelly, so the Lifetime began airing a 6-episode miniseries focused on the alleged crime of famed rapper and producer R. Kelly.
Stories alleged by dozens of women accusing the R&B legend of various forms of abuse, told in the Lifetime docuseries Surviving R. Kelly.
It's been over almost 2 years now, and we still haven't seen our daughter.
The 6-hour explosive series has been watched by more than 18 million people.
Milk R. Kelly!
Law enforcement is now involved in 2 states. Just today, protests raged outside Kelly's Chicago studio, where Chicago police have now visited.
Red Girls Matter!
First thing first, I want to give these women, these ladies, courage for them to speak about R. Kelly. That takes a lot of courage and gut to do that.
Gardner told DeRogatis at one point she lived with Kelly and 5 other women. She said, quote, everything you do, you have to ask Kelly, including when you can eat or go to the bathroom. She said she often disobeyed and then suffered what she called, quote, consequences, including spankings, slappings, and beatings. Last week, we spoke to Dominique's mother, Michelle Kramer.
I can't understand how somebody say they love you and in the same breath spit in your face.
And then guess what? R. Kelly decided to go to CBS Good Morning News. He acted like Ed, and Eddie. Check this out.
I didn't do this stuff. This is not me, y'all. I'm fighting for my life. Y'all killing me with this. I gave y'all 30 years of my career.
Robert.
30 years of my career. Y'all trying to kill me.
Lord have mercy. So Justice Miller told police that he was attacked outside his apartment building by 2 men in ski masks who called him racial slur and homophobic slur.
Comes 3 weeks after Smollett told investigators he was the victim of a race-based homophobic hate crime.
They called me a. They called me.
And hold up. Hey, wait a minute.
After two brothers, Ola and Abel Osundairo, captured in this surveillance photo, told detectives they were hired by the actor to stage what Smollett described as a hate crime.
But wait, there's more.
Not speaking publicly since posting bail, tonight Jussie Smollett faces new serious legal trouble. A Chicago grand jury indicting the actor on 16 felony counts, saying he lied to police in 2 separate interviews about being the victim of a hate crime.
Oh my God.
Facing more real-life drama than his character on Empire, tonight executive producers say actor Jussie Smollett is out of the final 2 episodes of the season following his felony charge for lying to police about a hate crime.
Oh my LGBT RuPaul, my God, Jesus, what is happening? Per 21 Savage, the rapper, ICE detains 21 Savage, whose his real name is Shaya Bean Abraham Joseph. Now, 21 Savage is a British citizen who overstayed a 2005 visa. Now, according to the organization, 21 Savage came to the U.S. at the age of 12, and his visa expired in 2006.
21 Savage is considered Atlanta rap royalty, known for chart-topping hits like Rockstar, which features his distinct voice. A song he was supposed to perform at this year's Grammys, where he was nominated for 2 awards.
Song 21 Savage, who should be here tonight.
But instead of gracing the stage at the premiere event in music, he was being held in an immigration detention center in South Georgia. Many fans were stunned to learn the rapper was born in Britain but lived in Atlanta. Immigration authorities say he overstayed his visa, which expired 13 years ago.
So the halftime Super Bowl featured performing Adam Levine from the Maroon 5, Travis Scott, Big Boy. Now what got people talking is when Adam Levine took her shirt off and showed his nipple and also showed his Lost Tomb tattoo of him. Now what people were talking about is how come Adam Levine can show his nipple on stage, but Janet Jackson got in trouble for her breast showing.
He was bare-chested. Lots of women watching at home thought he looked like a hunk. But others saw a double standard, pointing out that Janet Jackson got in big trouble for showing too much skin in 2004.
Rips the section covering her right breast straight off. Janet looks stunned and immediately covers herself. Her career has just taken a bullet to the face. Complaints piled in, and CBS and MTV were slapped with a $550,000 FCC fine. Jackson was barred from appearing at the 2004 Grammy broadcast airing on CBS the week after, where she'd been scheduled as a presenter for a tribute to Luther Vandross, while Timberlake was invited to perform. Janet was banned from MTV and VH1 and all Viacom-owned radio stations, which enforced a blacklist of Jackson's singles and music videos, meaning her album, Demeter Joe, was stillborn on release.
So, I just want to think what your thought about that. Super Bowl of 53. Wow. Alright guys, that was everything that happened part 1 of 2019. So, comment below what your overthought of 2019. And I would love to read your comment, guys. I hope you have a wonderful time. And don't forget, Wakanda forever.